Wait, don't make me tell all these folks who you are. Don't make me tell them who you trying to be. Flexing and talking like you really hard. I'ma be laughing about this in my sleep. I know the fake and that's what you give. I know the bank and you not the bill. I know the pride and I know the pill. Whatever you swallow when it wasn't real. I keep it solid like I am a fist. Look at my shot, it's all in the wrist. Don't do the talking, I do not snitch. But I'm in the game, you must be the glitch.
What the hell is going on, everybody? Welcome to a bonus episode 14.5. Bonus episode of the good, the bad, the troll, and forever the conscious, man. I am your host, Dynamite. I got Snap with me, Vibe King above me, and Matt to my right. And today is a very special episode of Checkpoint and Chill, man. Checkpoint and Chill, man. We're gonna go ahead and the episode that mostly everybody been waiting on. Our favorite throwbacks in games, man. We talking about all our throwbacks in this episode, man. Or whatever we can get off. And trust me, we ain't gonna keep you this long today. We ain't gonna keep you long today. So,
knock on wood.
No, ain't no damn knock on wood. No, knock on wood today. We ain't keeping you long today, goddammit. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off, man. We got, let's see, one of my favorites. Let's kick off with a good midway favorite, man. NFL Blitz. Miss playing that game. Miss the fuck out of playing Blitz, bro.
Got a question. Which version of Blitz you prefer?
All
version
of
going
all
to
of
the
them. All of them. I like both. All of them. I didn't give a damn.
Did I like when they redid it?
Which one? You talking about when they? You talking about the Blitz the League when they was taking drugs?
Oh, I didn't like that one.
I didn't like that one or Blitz 2 better.
No, I didn't like the league.
The league was cool.
It was different.
The league was cool. It wasn't bad.
It was cheating though, because you couldn't beat that Nightmare team the first go around. Whatever you did, you couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Midway was in they bad back then, man. And we talking about some classics. A lot of people don't know, man. Warner Brothers is still Midway. That's who got most of the Midway stuff. Warner Brothers does. And I don't understand why they won't revive any of them games, man. Right. They got a huge catalogs.
They had all them arcade sports games, man. I seen a video a few years ago about how they didn't sell well, even though they were fun. They didn't make profits back from them because a lot of people didn't buy them.
You talk which ones though? Because
most of them. I seen the video. I seen y'all the video
because the ones that I know we was if you talk about the basketball one, because I know the basketball one was pretty damn fun, but
yeah.
Well, you forgot back then, man, everybody was so heavily always playing simulations. They didn't too much give a fuck about the arcade scene back then, but now look at you motherfuckers. Now you want the arcade scene to come back.
Yeah,
all you motherfuckers.
Simulation feels like arcade, the damn near, because it's so damn fake. It ain't even. It's horrible, man.
Yeah, I got one. I'm gonna still keep it mid tier right now, but that classic Need for Speed Underground 2 to be exact.
2? Okay. Both 2 was the best one out of them. 2 was the best one. I liked it. I like both of them actually. And I believe that playing Underground, man, is how I got introduced to Story of the Year. Boy, that's how I got introduced to Story of the Year. Cause man, they had one of their jams on there. And boy,
song.
Yeah, Story of the Year, the band, Story of the Year. That's how I got introduced to them as a band. Drew Need for Speed Underground.
They had some records on there. I ain't gonna hold you.
A lot of them old racing games and sports games, period. They had good soundtracks back in the day,
Fantastic soundtracks.
I don't know why they don't do that these days no more, man. They used to have soundtracks on games. They don't do it like that no more.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like you said, Mike, you got introduced to a lot of bands and artists from back then.
Because that's how I got introduced to Yellow Card. Drew Burnout. I got introduced to Yellow Card through Burnout, man. Burnout, another fucking awesome ass racing game. And don't you motherfuckers dare say that Paradise is good. No, it's not. Paradise is fucking garbage. It will always be garbage.
Yeah. You want to stay on the
favorite?
If you want to stay on the racing thing, Blur. Remember that one?
Oh, that's woo!
I kept getting that and Split Second mixed. I said, man, it ain't Split Second. And I was like, it's Blur. Yeah, that was the game right there.
Blur was the shit, bro.
Yeah,
that was another game that was underrated. Bob, you ever played Blur?
Not in particular, no.
Oh man, boy, that was a treat, boy. I can remember us losing. I can remember us losing sleep playing Blur. Me and Snap and all of us.
Burnout, Need for Speed, Mick, and with power ups.
Yeah,
boy, that's what it was.
I feel like I know. I probably played it like a handful of times, but
I guess Split Second do count in that category too now. Split
I
Second
kept getting them mixed up, man. But I started. I was like, no, it's Blur. It's those two were the ones I kept getting mixed up. I was doing that the whole time though, because they both came out around the same time.
Mm-hmm. Split Second, Blur, and Pure. The ATV.
Pure was another one. Yep.
Pure was another one.
I didn't play Pure. I played both of the Split Second and Blur though.
Man, Pure was awesome, bro. You talk about a fire-ass ATV racing game?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was awesome.
On the ATV games I played was always ATV versus MXP ones.
Those was good.
Those I always ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just realized what you're saying, Matt or Mike. Excuse me.
What's up?
Pure, because I don't know. It didn't register to me because I thought you were still talking about like a not the ATV Pure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That the ATV one you talking about? That shit was fucking fire.
Hell yeah,
like,
bro.
That game was super fire with all the specials and stuff you can do when you hit in the air. The double, bro. I got all the achievements for that game and beat it, bro. That shit, fire.
That and Split Second, bro. Split Second was fucking underrated. Split Second was fucking underrated, bro. And the way they set it up, the way they had Split Second set up like a show. And you was just going through the stages and shit. That shit was awesome, bro. I don't know why they won't never make another one like another Split Second, bro. I know the studio closed down and all of this stuff, but man, I would love to see somebody make a successor to Split Second.
Yeah, the only other race.
Y'all remember 1999 Driver? Y'all remember that game?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Driver was good.
Why I think of Taxi Driver when you said that, but I know that's not what you're talking about.
Are you talking about Crazy Taxi?
Yeah, you're talking about Crazy Taxi. Yeah,
Crazy Taxi.
I don't know why I thought about that when he said that. 19.
I cannot wait till the remake come, man. Sega, y'all need to come on with that remake, y'all. We waiting.
When we was in Orlando, they had a what it was? No, was we in Orlando on that? We were somewhere. No, we were here. They had a Crazy Taxi arcade port.
Really?
Yeah. You got to sit in the car and stuff, and the car moves and stuff. It was pretty fun.
See another game that we got introduced to a cool ass band, The Offspring.
Yeah, I knew about them before. I knew about them before then.
I didn't know about Offspring then. I didn't know about Offspring, boy. That's how I got introduced to Offspring.
I think the best racing game with the best soundtracks on it was Midnight Club Dub Edition.
Yeah.
Midnight Club was real nice too. Midnight Club. One of my favorite bands I got introduced to was Stone Temple Pilots. I heard them on Gran Turismo 2. That's when I found out about them.
Oh, see, Gran Turismo 2. I can remember playing Gran Turismo 2, and I had Lenny Kravitz on repeat. Mm-hmm. Are you going to go my way?
Mm-hmm.
I had that on repeat. That was a song featured on there, boy.
Yeah. Garbage. I think I'm Paranoid. You had 6 Type Things, Stone Temple Pilots. Like you said, Lenny Kravitz. They had a White Zombie.
Yep.
What song that was on there? I can't think of the name of the song they had, but yeah, Midnight Clubs was good.
Yeah, Midnight Club was awesome though, bro. I'm mad that Rockstar ain't really thought about. They so busy putting all their resources in GTA. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know everybody want GTA, but shit, give us another Midnight Club game, Rockstar. Especially right now, we're lacking in racing games right now. We are lacking in racing games right now. I'm talking about fun arcade style racing games.
Man, I'll take another Cruising USA then.
Man, that too. That too.
Arcade or console, it don't matter. Arcade, PC, console, it don't matter. I'll take one.
Yeah, they did the upgraded Cruising USA for real, like a whole graphic overhaul.
Mm-hmm. Man, that would be fucking phenomenal, bro. God. All right, let's switch up. We've been on racing for one more racing game. Two more racing games. Two more racing games. I got definitely got to talk about Downhill Domination. There's a lot of people that don't remember Downhill Domination. It was pretty much a bike racing game. You racing down the mountain, and then you pretty much looked like you could throw glass bottles at folks and shit.
I remember that game.
Yeah, man. Downhill Domination was fun as hell. It was pretty much like mountain bike racing, and you racing downhill. That shit was fucking awesome. It was
a mountain bike version of
what system was that?
You said what, Matt?
What system was it?
Oh, PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2. Okay. It was on PlayStation 2.
I remember playing that game a lot. You jogged my memory. I almost forgot about that game.
Oh man, shit! I always loved that game.
Well, Snap said classic just now, boy. That was
Road Rash.
Road Rash, boy.
Hey, they kind of did a successor to Road Rash though. Like
a couple
years ago. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, they had some game. It wasn't the same though.
Yeah, I don't think it was the same.
Man, that shit was cool, bro. Y'all didn't even
not my Road Rash.
No, it was on PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. I remember what you're talking about, Mike.
Yeah, that shit cool, man.
I had it. It was
I get it wasn't the same, but
yeah,
at least it lived up to Road Rash as a little small successor to me. You know what I'm saying? That was just to me. Cause shit, you ain't finna find nobody else that's trying to remake Road Rash and bring that back.
Oh no! Man, you just get that chain and hold it and get close.
Hey, that was my favorite weapon, man. The chain. That was my favorite weapon.
Chain or that boot. Boot the shit out they tire.
Hey, whatever, he pushing that B button. See, kind of that button.
Hey, don't get hit by no car. You then you gotta go chase your bike.
You gotta go chase your bike.
You gotta go find the bike.
And then you get run over by everybody else. Oh man.
Oh man, Road Rash was a classic, bro. I might have get the emulator for that and play that song.
Yeah.
One of these days. That was fun.
Man, good God.
The only other one I had was Sled Storm. I used to play that game a lot.
Well, Sled Storm was cool. Shit, you got Sled Storm. We got Arctic Thunder. Once again, you got Arctic Thunder, Hydro Thunder.
Yeah, Hydro Thunder.
Hey, what? Once again, both of those games, midway games, they can easily come back. Easily come back, bro. God, boy, those was classics, man. We could probably stick on racing forever because we had we definitely had some racing classes, boy. Because man, hold on before we got
you got one more.
We got to shout out SSX. We can't forget SSX, bro. SSX, Skate, Tony Hawk. We can't forget about them. Mike Mirror, BMX. Gotta remember about those. Gotta shout those out too.
I'm gonna shout out Skater Die then. We're gonna shout out
that too. Damn, you went back.
Hey man, we said retro. We said retro.
Oh, you went back.
Yeah, we said retro. That's something I don't know nothing about though, but we said retro.
Skater Die.
Yeah, man.
Woo, that was a bro, man. All right, let's move on.
Start reminiscing, boy.
Let's move on, bro. Let's move on, man. Let's get into our bag. Let's get into our bag about the sports, then.
All right, I got a couple of those.
Let's get into our bag about sports, man.
I got one. I got one real quick. Tecmo Super Bowl, man. Hey, bro.
I'm gonna say something about that, but go ahead, Snap.
No, that was my joint back in the day, man. They used to play with Chicago.
Well, see, this is the thing.
You say Tecmo Super Bowl?
Yeah, he said Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl, bro. Tecmo Bowl.
I'll play it down.
I had a question. Now, me and my friend Troy, we have arguments about this. And I told him, I said my favorite one was Tecmo Bowl 3, where they had like spin moves, jukes, and hurdles and all kind of stuff. He was like, man, no, man, the original always. And I'm like, oh, whatever. But I don't know. Which one did you like?
I'm more of the original, man. I'm more of the original. I get the spin moves. I'm with the original though.
I like all of them, but I do like the original too. I like the original too, boy. But hey, that's one game that you do for a fact, boy. Hey, you can't get Bo Jackson on that motherfucker, bro.
What?
Bo Jackson, Christian Okoye, Marcus Adams was here on them.
Hey, that game was racist for real.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you got both. You watched that episode of Family Guy when Peter playing against the guy, and he got Bo Jackson. That nigga ran up and down.
Yeah, you couldn't catch Bo, man. We had a rule, man. You can't play with Bo.
Catch Bo, bro. That was like, Peter, you're cheating. Peter, you're cheating.
Playing with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, that was insane.
I got one for sports. It's kind of arcade, similarly. It's like an arcade sports game, but WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game.
Oh yeah, the first one that introduced them super ass combos.
Yeah,
introduced the combos.
The crazy thing is, I still remember everybody's main one. I can still play that shit to this day. I used to love that jump, man.
You would like the one with combos.
That game was fun.
It was fun. It was fun. That was probably the first wrestling game that actually had a fucking learning curve. It actually had a damn learning curve to it. Because you definitely had to be combo heavy in that damn game.
Yeah, but the thing was the reason why I liked it a lot too, because they had the same combo system that Mortal Kombat 3 had.
Oh.
Well, you forgot it was made by the same company.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying they had the same combo system. It was like, oh, this is easy. So
I ain't played Mortal Kombat 3 like that. So
oh man.
I didn't play Mortal Kombat 3 like that. So I played, no, not to say I didn't play Mortal Kombat. I played it, but I wasn't heavily playing Mortal Kombat 3 back then. That's all.
I got you.
But it was a fun game though. Despite all of that, it was a fun game. But shit, you talking about you going back and you going that far, then shit. WWE Superstars and WrestleFest from the arcade version. Yeah, the arcade version of those games.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed WrestleFest. I didn't like fighting against what the boys' name? Was it the Nasty Boys?
No, you talking about Demolition. Demolition.
I'm sorry. We losing somebody. We losing somebody. We losing him. I think he lost.
We lost.
That nigga said, what?
Wait, he was starting to look.
No, WrestleFest and WWE Superstars was arcade wrestling games. They was literally strictly arcade. They was arcade wrestling games, bro. But they was classics. Now, they did do a good remake of WrestleFest in retro wrestling in Retromania. So that's
they had what's the name too, Mike? They had Rage in the Cage too as well. That was on Sega CD.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was kind of like WrestleFest 2.
Yeah, so you had those, but man, those two games, WWF Superstars and WrestleFest, classics, especially WWE Superstars, nigga. Nigga, $1 Million Man and Andre the Giant, they was a pain in the ass, nigga. They was a pain.
I got one more semi wrestling. I ain't gonna do. Y'all could whatever. What I'm gonna say? Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Oh yeah, Saturday Night Slam Masters is also a good one. That's also a throwback.
That was back with '93, I think, 1993.
Yeah. A lot of hold on, wait a minute. Did they brought part 2 out on the collection? Did they? Because I think they released Saturday Night Slam Masters 2 on the collection, on one of the Capcom collections. I gotta look and see. But I remember that boy, that game was fun. That was a lot of fun.
She was like wrestling / Street Fighter. Wrestling with Street Fighter moves.
Yeah. Gunlock looked just like Guile brother. He looked like that boy looked like he could have been Guile brother, man. They should have went on and made Gunlock a character on Street Fighter. They should have went on and made him a character on Street Fighter, man. All right, Bob, what you got, man? Because the last couple was, boy, we got you lost in the sauce. So come on.
Yeah.
What you got?
I don't go too far back in sports. I mean, the oldest sports game I probably remember.
It don't have to necessarily be sports. It could be anything.
I just wanted to add to it with the piece I did add for.
Go for it, bro.
NBA Street 2.
Oh, shit.
I've been playing that a lot.
The Street Series in general. The Street Series, the NFL Street Series. Shit. HFL hits. NBA slug. I mean MLB slugfest. Nigga, all of them, nigga.
EAB.
Was it NBA Jam? Is the one you can fly in the air real high and shit?
Oh yeah, NBA Jam. Yeah.
He's on fire. Yeah.
You can do that on a couple of games though. Hang Time, NBA Jam.
Hang Time was my favorite one. Hang Time was my favorite one out of those, boy.
Yeah, mine too.
Hang Time, boy, they had a cool ass little soundtrack and everything. And
was Hang Time the one with Mello on the front?
No. Hang Time came out before Carmelo and LeBron them came out. That Hang Time came out in like the late 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Hang Time was lit. Hang Time was lit, boy. A lot of those games, man, like all of those arcade versions of those basketball, all of those sports, man, I miss them.
Y'all did Super High Impact in the arcade or like at Pizza Hut?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That, and they used to have that little golf game that you used to have to roll the ball.
Oh, I hated that track ball. I hated
that too. I hated that. Nigga, I usually always got my hand.
Golden Tee, wasn't it?
My hand usually got pitched on the thing when I was rolling the ball. That shit hurt. I was like, God damn it. Shit.
Yeah, can't get the damn ball to go straight. It's always sideways or whatever.
Yeah.
It's always a problem.
Now there was one game back. If we're talking about games like they used to be in the arcade, I got addicted to a damn horse racing game. Derby. It was called Derby something. Boy, when I used to work at it was called Jillian's when we worked there. But boy, we played Derby when Derby first made their appearance and set Derby up. And they had like 6 to 8 people that could sit down and put cards in and race and all of this shit. And then you had to actually build your horse up and feed it right and raise it. And then you could breed horses on that damn game. It was crazy, bro.
Because at first when you said the horse racing, I was thinking like one of them, because I know Golden Tee was always in a bar. So I was just thinking that Derby game, like, oh, you talking about building that ain't no bar game.
No.
That ain't no bar arcade.
But boy,
I haven't seen Derby.
Oh boy, Derby was fucking awesome, boy. It's getting exciting. Go, baby, go. I was like, I know me and Jody stayed we stayed playing that motherfucker. Jody always named his horse Snap Nuts. Like Snap Nuts 1, Snap Nuts 2. Snap Nuts
crazy, bro.
They all keep that same bloodline, man.
They all keep the same bloodline.
Damn.
That is foolish.
Oh, man.
I think my actual favorite shooter. Well, a lot of these games didn't have shooters, but the original, the original Nintendo, that dunk hunting game.
That's your favorite? Oh no, I can stand that. That dog started laughing at me when I missed. I'm all up, man.
Yeah, hit the saucers. That's the shit. You had to get up on the table.
The saucers was the worst. Yeah. 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 I don't know how you like that one.
Duck Hunt was cool. Duck Hunt was cool. We talk about shooting games like that. Yeah. Duck Hunt was cool. We talk about shooting games like that, then shit. I miss Time Crisis and House of the Dead.
House of the Dead, yeah.
Those was fun. Those was real fun.
They don't like Time Crisis 9 now. Fucking
damn. Time Crisis still existing, boy. They still rolling, huh?
Yeah, go to David. Well, I don't know. Y'all different.
First, do y'all have a Dave and Buster's?
We got Dave and Buster's.
Okay.
We got Dave.
But they should have a good Time Crisis in there. You got like a machine gun, and man, you gotta like really look behind stuff. Now you ain't just pressing the pedal. You gotta like it's like two pedals.
They take cover and stuff.
They got 9.
You gotta if they're shooting from the right, you gotta go to the left pedal. You gotta actually move your body and go around and look down, and it's a trip, man.
That's cool, man.
That's cool as hell now.
That's cool. Man, we talking about
they innovated that one.
We talking about shooters, boy. If we finna go back to shooters, then I brought up House of the Dead and that because I miss House of the Dead as well. House of the Dead is fucking awesome.
True, they got the Alien games too. They
got the Alien games.
Ones. They got a Tomb Raider one. I don't like Tomb Raider one like that, but
they got a Tomb Raider game like that.
Mm-hmm. They got a Tomb Raider one.
The Jurassic Park game then.
Yeah, they got. That's fun too. I used to play the hell out of that when we used to take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese when they were little.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's crazy, bro. Shit, we talking about that, man. I miss playing Unreal Tournament. I miss playing Unreal Tournament, bro.
Yeah, I was like that genre. That was like the first one. That and
that Quake.
Quake, yeah, that Quake. Them ones I started off with. Unreal. Yeah, my favorite out of that kind of stuff was Time Splitters 2. And
that too.
And Red Fraction 2. Red Fraction 2 is my favorite one. I know we had fun with that other one we had played on Xbox a while back.
Oh, nigga, Gorilla still is the shit, bro. Gorilla still is the shit, bro. I still go back and play Gorilla sometimes. You will actually see people still playing Gorilla. You actually would catch a random match playing Gorilla, man. People still play it. Gorilla's awesome, bro. Tim, you never played Red Faction. You never played Red Faction in general. But to me, in my opinion, you will love playing Red Faction Gorilla, dude. The whole environment was destructive. So nigga, I was always running around with a hammer trying to bring a building down on somebody's ass. Always. There's a couple times that I did survive with that. Because boy, I always ran around breaking down the building. Everybody always wondering, man, who destroyed the building? Mike, stop destroying the building. Get y'all ass out of there. Get y'all ass out of that building and fight, goddammit. Nigga, that shit was awesome, bro. God.
I can't remember. I was trying to think of my favorite arcade game. I can't remember what that thing was called for the life of me. I can't remember what it's called.
But was it an arcade? Was it just a strictly arcade game, or did it drop on consoles?
I think it was just an arcade game. The only time I ever remember playing is on arcade. It's like you can play with your friend. It's the two military guys. They be having grenades and stuff.
Contra?
Guerrilla War, Contra?
I couldn't tell you. I would have to
look it up. Probably Contra.
It just run through the map. It's like a damn.
Okay, let me. Okay, was
it?
Okay, so was it side scroller or was it like in a top view?
Side. It was
or Metal Slug. Is he talking about Metal Slug?
Yeah, Metal Slug. Okay, you talking about Metal Slug? Okay, because I was going to say it was going to be one of them. It was either going to be Metal Slug, it was going to be Guerrilla War, or it was going to be Contra. Because I loved it. I loved a lot of people. I loved the fuck out of Guerrilla War, man. That was an SNK classic. Boy, Guerrilla War was fucking awesome, bro. Contra, of course, Konami, also another throwback. Shit. And what's the other one you named, Chris? Metal Slug, another SNK classic.
Yeah, that Metal Slug was tough. That junk. I've spent a lot of quarters on that game.
But boy, we talking about arcade games, boy. Shit, I know I spent a shit ton of money on the Ninja Turtles arcade version, the X-Men arcade version, the Simpsons arcade. Nigga, I know I lost money playing to try to beat those motherfuckers, boy. I lost money playing those, boy. But they were so much fun.
You went to Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
You said what?
You just went to play those games. You had to go to Chuck E. Cheese down here to play those games because they had like the little deals for the coins. But if you was just using real money, you go broke.
Oh, bro. No, shit, but mostly all of those games, they had them in laundromats back when I grew up. So shit.
Oh, yeah.
They had them in laundromats.
I know. What I'm saying, though, like, the easiest way, the cheapest way to play them, you had to go to Chuck E. Cheese down here. Like you said, you go to the laundromat, you spend it up.
You spend your parents' quarters, man. They get mad.
Might not can't dry your clothes fucking around with that shit.
You gonna go hang them on the clothesline outside. Whitey Whitey's out there sun drying, man.
Man, what?
Man, because I sure remember. I remember those vividly. I remember playing those vividly in arcade. But the cool thing. Go ahead. No, go ahead, bud.
No, I was gonna go off subject because my mind is just wondering. I just thought about a game I almost forgot about. Y'all remember that game? It was on PS2. I think it was Godzilla Unleashed. Was it Godzilla
That sounds familiar.
I've heard of that.
When you played, when you got to play, it was like a versus, like almost like a, it's like a 1v1. You can pick Godzilla or like any of the
monsters you know the fight against. Now
I remember what you're talking about.
But shit, it wasn't fair. Because everybody always was quick to rush to Godzilla because Godzilla was strong as shit. That shit wasn't fair.
Who was it?
I remember that
Godzilla
game.
Or the metal or the steel Godzilla or
Mecha Godzilla.
Everybody always ran to a certain one of the versions of Godzilla on that motherfucker was OP. And that's the one that everybody went to.
I think you'll be a moth in there too and stuff, or the three-headed dragon. It was quite some people. I remember that game though very vividly. Like that shit used to be lit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they'll remember that one in the comments. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, that
takes me right to the other one too, the Destroyer game. I don't remember what that is. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. Where you just go through the town and destroy everything and all the buildings and shit. And
you talking about Rampage?
Rampage?
Rampage.
Yeah.
The one that made a movie out of?
Yeah.
Lizzie?
Did they make a movie out of it?
Yeah, The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock did it.
Rock, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they made a movie.
Yeah, Rock was one of the he was a fan of Rampage. He said that's the main reason why he did the movie.
You know what? I never made the correlation that movie was about that game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. They got also in Dave & Buster's, they got an updated version of Rampage. It's 4 players.
So what's the other one? A werewolf or a giant werewolf or something or what?
Nah, they got a whole bunch of characters you could pick from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like a real roster.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, bro. That is interesting as hell.
If you do, the better your score is. So, yeah, Rampage was cool. Shit, remember Primal Rage? Then you remember that?
Oh yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Primal, man. That came out in 94.
Primal Rage, round about that time, Eternal Champions.
Oh, I remember this game.
Yeah, Eternal
the dinosaur type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Primal Rage was that ball was fun.
I wonder if this game is what Ultra Instinct turned into. Or not Ultra Instinct. Is that the name of the game?
You talking about Killer Instinct? Nah. It was just their own game. That was just something they did.
Was it early, mid-90s? That's back when they were just making fighting games.
Yeah, but I feel like they
fighters and all that. I know Mac don't like clay fighters, but you know, that on a joint right there.
Why you had to bring that up?
Hey man, I like the clay fighters, man.
Yeah, but don't bring clay. You had to bring clay fighters up.
It's all good. I don't like that game.
Clay fighter.
Clay fighters.
Yes. Good. I ain't like that Ninja Turtle fighting game. You know, I thought that shit was weird as hell.
Which one? You talking about Tournament Fighter?
Tournament Fighters.
Oh man, I love Tournament Fighter. Tournament Fighter was shit. Now they did have some overpowered characters. I wouldn't lie about that. I'm not even lying about that. Nigga, because the Turtles themselves, I think Leo and Michelangelo was probably the most overpowered motherfuckers on the game. Because playing with either of them was almost like playing with Ken and Ryu. Playing with Leo was like playing with Ryu, and Michelangelo was like Ken. That nigga had the dragon punch uppercut with the nunchucks. Rising Thunder.
Strong too, man. They did a lot of damage.
Yeah. Michelangelo had the coolest combo in the game, though. That nigga bone rushed the fuck out of your ass, boy. Michelangelo did. Leonardo had a cool one too. He had a cool one too. He threw out a lot of fists. He threw a whole lot of fists to cover the screen. That was his super, boy. Man, you made me want to go back and play that now. I got the Ninja Turtles collection, so I can play that. So shit, you made me want to go ahead and go back and play that.
I'm trying to remember all their names because
you got
my favorite was the purple
Donatello.
You talking about Wing Nut. You talking about Wing Nut? Wing Nut.
Wing Nut. No.
Yeah. Are you said somebody purple?
Who?
You said somebody purple?
Yeah, his shit.
You talking about
Barney?
Oh, you talking about
Barney?
No, he talking about Ninja Turtle. He talking about Donatello. I thought he was talking about an enemy.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about an enemy.
Y'all when you said like, who is that?
Oh, the Foot Clan? You talking about the actual turtles? Okay.
Yeah, you talking about the actual turtle. I thought you was talking about another enemy on the game.
No.
So that was my fault. That was my fault.
Did y'all have a favorite? Or y'all just
you talking about Tournament Fighter?
Or just
in
general?
Turtle?
We used to talk about Ninja Turtles. I was wondering if y'all had a favorite.
Oh shit, Raphael was always my favorite. Love Ralph.
I was Leonardo.
Always love Ralph, bro.
I was Donatello. I used to always want to hit people with sticks.
Hit him with the big stick, huh?
I always was a fan of Ralph, so Ralph was always my favorite.
That's crazy. No Mikey fans in here. That's crazy.
Well,
I usually don't find Raphael fans.
Oh man, I was a huge fan of Raphael.
Raphael, they're the bullies though. They're always the bullies. So I mean,
Lies. Raphael was so misunderstood. I think that CGI movie was probably the best movie that Ninja Turtles movie was probably the best movie that they portrayed all of them, bro. It really was to me.
Which
one? The TMT, the CGI movie.
Oh, actually, yeah. People they talk so bad about that movie, and it was actually a good movie. I enjoyed it.
That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah.
You know when Casey and April was together, and April was actually fighting. April actually learned how to fight and shit. You know what I'm saying? That movie. And Leonardo was gone away. The Turtles was pretty much split apart. They started out split up. And then Raphael was like a vigilante.
Yeah.
That fight between Leonardo and Raphael, that most anticipated one, boy, that shit was awesome. I don't understand why people talk bad about that movie, but let's get off that because let's get back to games. Let's get back to the game.
Speaking of games, y'all remember Fighter Force?
You said Fighting Force?
Fighter Force.
You talk? Wait a
Fighting
minute.
Force? My Fighting Force?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, PlayStation 1 game, right?
I believe so. It might have been PlayStation.
Shit, you want to talk about Fighting Force? Shit, what about the Bouncer? The Bouncer was the shit too. Can't forget about that.
I don't know if I played the Bouncer.
What? Y'all never played the Bouncer?
I don't think so.
I never even heard of that.
Damn, man!
I ain't never heard of this.
Happy, you know what the Bouncer is?
Oh, I'm looking it up now and see.
Damn,
Steve,
wow, I'm surprised, man. Bouncer was the shit. It was made by Square Enix too. It was like a cool little side. It was like a cool little fighting game. Well, not fighting game, but like a side scroller fighter, a 3D beat 'em up. It was pretty cool, man. Bouncer was sweet.
Yeah, it looks.
I think I have played. I think I did play. I don't think I played it a lot, Mike, but looking at some of the screenshots.
Yeah, I see the cover, but I never played this.
Oh yeah, man, Bouncer was awesome. You talk about Fighting Force. You got the Bouncer. Shit, the Sega little fighting game, Fighting Vipers. That was fun. That was on the Sega. That was on Sega Saturn. Fighting Vipers. That was fun. I was pissed off because I never played the sequel. He like,
yeah.
He like, Dad, raise me up. But yeah, man. Oh man, God, those are some classics, boy. You brought up Fighting Force. Fighting Force was fun too, though, man. You brought up a good one.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I miss. See, we talking about the era when PlayStation was fucking phenomenal. That was between PlayStation 1 and 2. PlayStation was in their bag, bro. They was in their motherfucking bag, bro. That was the best era of gaming. PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, PlayStation 1 and 2, Dreamcast, Nintendo when they was good because they villains now. they villains now.
When they villain art hard, man.
Boy, hey. Those was the best era of the games, man, because that's when iron sharpened iron for real, bro. That's what really came down to. Everybody was competitive, even when the first Xbox came out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just competitive, bro.
What game from the PlayStation I never beat? And as a kid, I always thought that you couldn't beat it because I never got to the end of it. Fucking Spyro.
Oh yeah.
Spyro the Dragon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know you can beat it, but I'm like, how many of these damn teleporters do I got to go through and levels until I get to the end? Like the original Spyro, I was like, yo. You're flying up to that castle and the stone dragon. Oh my god!
I feel like that about Parappa the Rapper. I thought you could never get to the end of that shit. It just like kept going.
Hey, Parappa the Rapper and Unjammer Lammy, boy. I like the Lammy better than Parappa the Rapper because Lammy was the guitar one. She was the chick with the guitar. So I like the Unjammer Lammy better than Parappa the Rapper. Nothing against Parappa the Rapper though. I like Parappa the Rapper. Jammer Lammy was fucking awesome, especially when you got to playing. Matt, you never played it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, you got to the point where you did good in the song where you can actually create your own solo.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was awesome.
I feel stupid as shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
What?
I tried to type in whatever word Mike kept saying. I can't spell that shit.
On Jammer Lammy?
Dude, that one too. With the rapper. I was like, how do I spell
that? That boy say, I'm gonna hit pause and rewind. Hopefully it clips so I can see what his how to spell it.
Oh man. The rapper was like a rhythm game, man.
Yeah, it was like a rhythm game with rap. Pretty much, man.
That's how I know I ain't playing. I can't even.
What?
It was like a little dog.
It's all in your mind.
Yeah.
I played the hell out that damn demo, boy.
Hey,
oh my God.
Put out the demo, bro.
I can't
believe you never played it.
He'll know what it is. He had to see it. He'll probably.
Bro, I tried my best to spell it. I'm like, damn, Google, help me.
Google, help me.
Help me.
Oh, help me, please.
We're gonna talk about rhythm games. Mac, you probably didn't play this because it was on Nintendo DS. Elite Beat Agent. Mike, you know that? You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
I remember that one. Come on now, we can't bring we cussing Mac out, so we can't
hey,
bring
man, look, some of my favorite games is on the Villa,
bro. I don't care.
We can't be cussing. I know that, Matt, but Matt didn't fuck with Nintendo like that.
I know. They had some good rhythm games though, Matt.
They had some cool. They had some cool. Not better than Konami though. Not better than Konami. Konami had that.
Yeah, they had the game on lock with that. Yeah, but no, when I had Nintendo, they didn't have no rhythm games. Like when I stopped when Nintendo was the Super NES. Like I had a 64, but that was like when that shit was dying. I had got one from the pawn shop for like $50 one day.
Yeah.
And then just went and got a lot of the games that I was playing at other people's house, like the wrestling games and GoldenEye. But it was at the end of the end for that shit.
True. The 64, that was the first game I bought with my first job paycheck, man. A Nintendo 64. My whole paycheck, boy.
Hey, you could go out. You could go. I'm talking to you, motherfucker, that's watching right now. You could go out and buy any console back in the day except one. It was one console that nobody couldn't afford it. And if you bought that motherfucking console, you was the richest motherfucker in the world. Oh. And I want y'all to guess what console it is, because me and Matt know. Me and Matt know what console it is.
The most expensive console?
The most expensive console ever. It was even more expensive than it's still expensive now. Nigga. It's still expensive now.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to tell my cousin. Yeah, we had all the systems, and I was like, wait, the only one he didn't have was a Neo Geo.
Exactly. Look up the price of that motherfucker. You'll see why.
The damn games was fucking $300. Damn deal.
A Neo Jip?
Neo Geo.
Neo Geo.
What the fuck?
You know,
is
SNK.
that?
It was pretty much SNK's console. That's what SNK games. Yeah. That's where all the SNK games came from.
But the reason why they were expensive, because they was like really true arcade ports for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that shit was expensive.
Oh, nobody had one of them motherfuckers.
Nobody had
one. Read about that shit in Game Pro and whatever game magazine you had, whatever.
Nigga, the only time we was able to enjoy Neo Geo games is when Neo Geo got emulated.
I'm not. God damn.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the adapter, but I'm looking at this controller. Not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say we had that, but if we did have it, we never played it.
Oh, you played that motherfucker. You gonna buy that bitch? You had to play that shit.
Because I remember that controller, but I don't remember playing that.
Well, Tim, I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you, Tim. If you had it, I wouldn't be surprised if you did have it. Me personally, and you didn't know about it. But I know motherfuckers like an average motherfucker like me couldn't get it. I couldn't know where to get that motherfucker. And if you had one, nigga, you was the richest motherfucker on the block. You was paid.
Just the controller looks like something. Unless it was one of my friends had that or something, but that controller looks familiar as fuck.
Man, Neo Geo was a motherfucker, bro. They had some fantastic games, though. They had some great games, though. Can't hold SNK, between SNK and Capcom, like far as arcade games, they was definitely in their bag, bro. It was almost like a battle between them. But shit, nigga.
Was it like the Sega Saturn? That's the one that failed, right? The console that failed pretty much. That flopped.
Well,
was it Sega Saturn?
Sega
CD. That's what it was.
It was the Sega CD. It was the Sega CD.
I had one. I was mad as hell at my grandma, man, because she had didn't get my junk out the pawn shop, but out of Lilway, she had let that junk ride out, and I was mad. But then a few months later, that junk just was like died off, and I was like, I'm glad she didn't buy it now. So she sure put it in Lilway for me.
Yeah.
So pretty much, this was a console for all the arcade games.
Yeah.
Well, SNK, they're arcade games.
Yeah, they only played.
A lot of Metal Slug on there too.
That was
that was their thing.
That's what Metal Slug. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Metal Slug. That was the birth of Metal Slug, right there.
Yeah.
That was the birth of Metal Slug.
Okay. That shit.
We even had a what is it, a 3DO? I don't know if y'all remember that console.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 3DO.
Yeah.
That was the flea market system right there. Boy, they had a whole bunch of
that and the TurboGrafx 16. Don't forget about TurboGrafx 16. That too.
I had a Sega 32X when you put down inside the Sega.
Man, I was so mad.
Get 32 bits out of it.
That was the only one that I never was able to get, bro. Because I always wanted to play that damn Knuckles Chaotix game from there. Because I never got a chance to play it or beat it. To this day, I still never finished that game to this day. I'm mad as hell about that. I'm mad that they never ported that game. Sega!
I can give y'all one that many of y'all probably I know Vibe ain't gonna know it. Mike, you may know it. It's kind of like a Contra. It's like a Western Contra type game called Sunset Riders.
Oh,
man, that was my joint. Well, I love the heck out of that game.
Shit, Gunsmoke was the shit. Nigga, Gunsmoke was the shit.
Yeah,
Gunsmoke was fucking awesome. Like, Sunset Riders was the shit, bro.
Hey, man, I hate I gave my little brother my shoebox full of games and my Super Nintendo, man. I'm mad about that. Because now I'm thinking about it, I can just go open that shoebox right now, blow it off, and start playing. I can't do it no more.
Hey, at least you won't be struggling like the original Nintendo, nigga, how we was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
back in the days, dude. Back in the days, you had a regular Nintendo trying to blow cartridge, nigga. That was a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put it in just right. Click in.
I used to rob the shit out of Blockbuster, man. I did. I used to go to the flea market, and I just tell my grandma, I said I want a bunch of real trash games like Echo the Dolphin, some old, random old crap that nigga ain't gonna really play. I used to take the tweets and untwist the little backs of the cartridges off and go rent a game or two I like from Blockbuster and slip the cartridges in there.
Oh, okay. You know what?
You doing too much work, Mac.
I got something to say. I got to chime in on that, Mac. Mac, we brothers from another mother, man. Because I used to do that with the Nintendo 64. I used to rent from Blockbuster, and I would because you can peel the label off real easy.
Yep,
so I would peel the one I wanted off, put some other one on, and return it back to Blockbuster, and went on about my business.
Yep.
Now the label I get. The label part I get.
Mac is with fun.
Unscrewing the motherfucker. that's too motherfucking much, man. That's too much work.
Yeah, you were poor. You wanted the game. You had to do what you had to do.
I get that.
We ain't had money back then, man.
I hear you, bro, because we didn't have money back then. I feel you.
I'm sorry. I don't know if the the limit is still going on, so we're gonna say allegedly we did these things as kids.
They still looking for your
limitation is still in effect, but yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into our bag about side strollers, man. Let's go ahead and get the side stroller beat 'em ups out the way, man. Double Dragon.
Double Dragon was awesome.
Double Dragon.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage 2.
Final Fight,
yes. Final Fight, yep.
Final Fight. All classes, bro. Anybody play POW?
I'm about to look that one up. I don't know. It ain't that, man. I played so many games as a kid, and I drank some.
Prisoners of War. POW. It's an SNK game.
Okay.
I don't think I played that.
Oh man, POW was another one.
I may have played that.
POW was fucking awesome too, bro.
Oh man, that looks old. Boy, that's old school.
Yes, Mike. I do remember this game.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nigga, you used to hit a motherfucker so hard, nigga. These motherfuckers fly across the screen like, damn, man. That shit
we had POW. We called it POW. We had that shit in Pizza Hut.
Man, POW was fucking awesome, bro.
Bob's like, what is this?
We just talked about the side strollers, man. Willow was cool too, though. Willow
I ain't played cool. Willow. I know I ain't played. I've played like once, but I ain't.
It was based off the movie, man. Capcom did one based off the movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. What movie?
Willow.
You know about Willow? The movie? Come on, man. You don't know about Willow?
The little short dude.
Little short midget. I mean, the little person. Willow.
Tim like, fuck y'all.
He's always.
Was Val Kilmer in it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't watch it. I don't know.
1988.
Just looking at this, I knew I would know. I ain't watched this. I didn't watch this.
Foolishness.
No, I won't say it's foolishness. I don't know something I just want to watch. I just, especially young me. No, I did watch this shit, but it looked like they got or look like they made a remake.
I heard about that. I ain't seen a remake yet. I haven't seen the remake yet.
I'm sure there was a game similar to this, like I've played, but for the life of me, I would never be able to remember what that junk was called.
Describe it.
I can't even describe it to you, bro.
Golden,
it looks like these games, but I have no idea.
What, Golden Axe?
Well, pull it up, Tim. Share the screen then. Share the screen real quick then.
Oh, no. I was just looking at the Willow junk. Like, you know how there's that layout of a game.
Oh, yeah, man.
I just don't know. Yeah, it might be called Adventure something. Fuck if I know. Like, I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. Willow. You had Willow. You had Golden Axe.
What is it? Battletoads and...
Oh, nigga.
Freaking Micro Mice from Mars.
Nigga. The best version of Battletoads to this day is still the original arcade version. Nigga, because they the ones that had blood. Nigga used to drill a motherfucking face in. Nigga, boy, that shit was awesome. Tim, if you never played fucking Battletoads, you need to find a way. Don't worry.
They did a remake on Xbox, didn't they?
No, don't worry about it.
You want the original?
When I come down there for Christmas, I got you. I got you when you come down there when I come down there for Christmas. I got you. Nigga, we finna play some Battletoads, nigga. Battletoads is fucking phenomenal. I didn't like the remake too much though, Chris.
No, I didn't either. I didn't like the remake.
Yeah, I didn't like the remake. I was real mad because I was expecting them to do. I mean, the remake wasn't bad, but I'm like, Domu should have did the remake of it. You know, the same people that did Streets of Rage and the Ninja Turtles remake. They should have been, and the ones that's doing Shinobi, another great classic. So glad that motherfucker's coming back. But Shinobi was a fucking phenomenal game back then as well.
I remember that game on Sega called Shadow Dancer.
Yes, that hard ass game. Yes. Yes, I remember that fucking game.
See, now this franchise, I don't know if it's like what you're talking about in the same thing. Like, it made me think about this.
What's up?
This game though, but the Auto series. Oh shit!
The what?
Oh, the Odd World.
Oh, Oddworld,
yeah.
Oddworld Odyssey. Oh yeah, man. Abe. Oh yeah, man. That was like, nigga. That was the first like game that we actually had. One of the very first games that we had to think, nigga.
Right.
Abe's
I don't even think I've ever got past the first stage on that game.
You actually had to think on that on Abe's Odyssey, boy.
So
yeah, but it was
Mike,
still a classic though.
Are they ever? I know they keep talking about this. The KOTOR. That's the next game I was going to mention. But Knights of the Old Republic. Are they ever going to do that again or re-release it? Because I know they talked about it like years ago, but ever since then,
they still say it's being worked on.
So it ain't going to come out. I got you.
Well, yeah, I know. Don't know where we at with it.
Yeah.
We already seen that Perfect Dark ain't coming.
Dark, yeah.
They just cancel Perfect Dark. They canceled the classic, which I'm like, I wouldn't have canceled it. I would at least had gave it to another team to do it.
Man, I wouldn't expect that to come out. That changed direction so many times. Just like I don't even believe Beyond Good and Evil was going to come out either.
I still don't think that's coming either, because that's another classic game.
Yeah,
another classic that Ubisoft did. Another classic game that Ubisoft is sitting on that we still been waiting on. Fucking Splinter Cell. God damn, like you got Sam Fisher just sitting up there, just chilling.
Can you imagine a game with old Sam Fisher, like him being old, and like they would just like implement that in the game? I think that would be kind of.
I'm mad that they never when Sam Fisher Splinter Cell was prime back then. I was mad that they never did a movie. I'm still pissed off that they never did that. Because you had plenty of motherfuckers that could have played Sam Fisher back then.
Tom Cruise as Sam Fisher being Tom Cruise.
Hey, Tom would have probably did a cool Sam Fisher. I ain't gonna sit up here. I wouldn't want Tom to be Sam Fisher.
I can see Tom or Nick Cage trying to do that.
No, Nick Cage don't need to be Sam Fisher. No, Nick Cage don't need to be Sam Fisher. Not at all. No, bro.
That's funny.
But yeah, man. But Splinter Cell just sitting in limbo, bro. Along with Knights of the Old Republic, they both sitting in limbo. Classic throwback games, man.
Yeah, I can mention another one for like personal reasons. Well, I still like the game, but this is like personal reason.
What's up?
Want to say Halo Combat Evolved, all because that's when Tasha played that game with me before. We played like custom matches. Man, no, it was Mike. I shot her. You know, the indication show you. Like, I was shooting her because we were playing together. She was like, I shot her. So instead of her turning and looking at me, she would look at the ground. Oh my God. It was just so. Only way she could beat me, she would hop in the Scorpion tank. And of course, yeah, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just got a shotgun running around with a shotgun and a freaking battle rifle. But yeah, she thinks she's hot stuff when she get in the Scorpion tank. I'm like, man. I would say Combat Evolved, man. That was a pretty good game.
That was all that combat that she took out on your ass, nigga.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Shit.
Okay, good Halo.
You talk about Halo, man. Shit. If you finna bring up Halo, then shit. I gotta bring up. Well, I brought up Unreal already, Doom, and brought up we talked about Quake. So shit.
Yeah.
Serious Sam. Gotta bring Serious Sam in there, boy. Serious Sam, another one. And they still making games.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Serious Sam dropped like 2 new games recently, like last year.
And they were fun too.
They still Serious Sam always been fun, bro. Them games always been fun. Motherfuckers running at you, kamikaze motherfuckers just always running at you like and shit. And I can't bring up Serious Sam without bringing up our boy Duke Nukem. Gotta bring Duke in. Gotta bring
a lot of bubblegum.
All hell to the king, baby. Gotta bring up Duke. Gotta bring up Duke. Can't forget. I can't not mention Sam without Duke. I don't know why. They just run parallel. They just run parallel, man. And by the way, we still never got a Duke Nukem movie neither. And you know who could have made a good Duke Nukem back in the day?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, motherfucker. Fuck no. Oh, y'all know who I'm finna say. Dolph Lundgren.
No, I wouldn't have watched it.
I would have watched it.
I was gonna say Snap Show wasn't gonna watch him.
Hey, there was a movie we were watching. I was trying to watch a movie for food. I think it's like Don't Kill Him or Don't Die or something like that. And it seemed pretty interesting. Even Tasha was into it. She was like, "Oh, this look interesting." And I seen Dolph Lundgren. I said, "I can't watch this." I said, "You can watch it. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. Man, I still to this day do not know what Dolph Lundgren did to me, but I do not like him.
That's funny.
That's funny. That's fucked up, bro. Oh man. Damn, we got Man.
I'm surprised we ain't mentioned no horror games, Mike. I'm surprised you ain't mentioned no horror. I mean, I know Resident Evil 2, that when the dog jumped out that window, man, that part got me. That was the only Resident Evil game I really did like.
You want me to mention a horror game?
No, horror.
Horror? Oh, well, yeah. Shit. Well, shit, man. Shit, the worst Resident Evil 3. Nigga,
okay,
shit.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3 was a bitch. Nigga, and they toned Nemesis down in the remake.
Oh, the remake, yeah, because Nemesis, boy, you could go to save point and Nemesis in there, which
Nemesis on the old one?
Yeah.
Nigga, that motherfucker always popped up at the wrong time, nigga.
Oh.
You always was low on ammo.
Yep.
Nigga, stars. Like, nigga,
like a Hunter on Warframe, man. He was always showing when you was less equipped.
Man, they had Nemesis on point back in the day, boy. Mm-hmm. Used to be mad as a motherfucking game.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna get hate for saying this. I still to this day I can't get into Resident Evil. But the whole point of like me having to stand back, shoot a gun.
They got rid of the tank controls though. I know you probably didn't like the tank controls then, huh?
In the remake, man, you'll be able to play the remakes though, man.
Oh, well, I'm saying like again, it was like, dude, I got to stand still and shoot. I can't run.
Yeah,
I guess that was part of the game, you know. It's just like part of the intensity.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was corny as hell to me. I was like, why I can't move? Why?
Another horror game that a lot of people don't remember or don't give enough love to, that came out at the same time as Resident Evil was Parasite Eve. I gotta shout out Parasite Eve too. Parasite Eve was definitely.
Yeah, I remember that, but I never played that.
Yeah, Parasite Eve was fucking awesome.
I never played that or Silent Hill. I know all them was like all
nigga, I beat Silent Hill 1, but nigga, I don't know what the fuck happened with Silent Hill 2. Nigga, I couldn't find a gun in Silent Hill 2 to save my life. I couldn't find nothing, nigga. The whole time in Silent Hill 2, I just had a 2x4 with nails in it. That's all I had.
That sounds like you were playing Condemned, man.
I was like, nigga, Silent Hill 2, boy, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. And that's fucked up.
That sounded like the movie. Silent Hill 2, the movie was, I don't know what the fuck was happening. That shit was horrible. I love it.
That's what I thought he was going with it. He didn't know what happened with the story, like what was going on. I thought that's how he was going.
That shit was crazy, bro. Another horror game, if you want to talk about horror games, Well, I won't. Well, is it a horror game? The Suffering. Did y'all ever play The Suffering?
Outside of Resident Evils, I ain't never played no horror games. Like I don't know. I can't get into horror games.
Played no horror games.
But it wasn't really. It was somewhat of a horror game, but it was also an action. It was also an action adventure game as well. But
I never played it. I know what you're talking about.
Oh boy, The Suffering was fucking crazy, bro. The Suffering was fucking insane, bro. Another great game by Midway, by the way. Another great game. That was by Midway. That game, nigga, when you played The Suffering, nigga, you didn't know. It's almost like you seen the dude was going crazy and they had scenes and all of that shit. You felt like you was going crazy, bro. That Suffering was crazy. The Suffering was a crazy ass game.
I only got a few left actually on my list. I don't think we even mentioned this universe, but I'm gonna go like do a quick 3 of them. But again, Mario Party, Super Mario Sunshine, goddamn Mario Power Tennis. I was probably ain't say none of the Mario games. Well, even Diddy Kong Racing.
I mean, I liked the Mario series. I enjoyed the Mario series, like the adventure series. But far as like the sports, like the tennis and the Mario Party and stuff, I didn't too much care for it.
So you ain't like the Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, and all that? You ain't like none of those?
No, I ain't too much care for it.
I like the golf one. I enjoy the heck out of that one.
Well, maybe because let me scratch that. I don't want to sound like that. I'm a hater. Let me scratch that.
Oh, you ain't no hater, man.
I never got the opportunity to play them.
Okay.
That's the reason why. The Mario Party games didn't seem interesting to me, but the golf, the strikers, golf and strikers, they always looked interesting to me, but I just never got a chance to play them.
Mario Party is cool when you're playing with like 8 people. People like teams and stuff like that.
Now, if you
Mario Party, I couldn't play Mario Party. That game took too long.
Now, if you talking about party games. Now we moving on to those party games. Shit, man, what? Shit. You talk about throwback party games. Damn, it's at the top of my head, but I can't fucking remember them. Fuck. It'll probably come to me. It'll probably come to me. But man, I never got a chance to play those. But that's cool. But as far as Mario, like just games, the Mario games, oh yeah, they was always fun.
My favorite Mario game was I think it was Super Mario World, the one that was on Super Nintendo when they introduced Yoshi.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That one and 3 was like my favorite too.
Yeah.
3 were always 3 and World were
Galaxy.
always.
I like the Galaxy, the first one. Mario Galaxy.
3 and World will always hold a special place in my heart. But the other 2 that I always enjoyed Sunshine because I liked the concept of Sunshine. Sunshine was cool, and the recent one that they did. The most recent Mario that they did that you could actually have 4 people playing at once. That's cool. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of damn fun. Because I've been waiting on them to bring out a 4-player Mario game for the longest time, and they finally stole the idea from Sega when they did the Sonic game. Yes, I would say it. They stole the idea from Sega when they did Sonic they did the Sonic Superstars because they got Sonic got like a 4-player co-op game too. So yeah, and not to mention shit, we forgot to mention my boy Sonic, man. Can't forget about Sonic. What was your favorite Sonic game?
Sonic 2.
Sonic 2. Yeah.
Sonic 2 for y'all?
Yeah.
Really?
I liked it. I can't remember the title of it, but I liked the Sonic Racing.
Sonic Races is all. Now, which one? We're talking
when they're
about,
on the feet, not when they're in the vehicle. When they're
oh,
on the
you talking
feet.
about? Oh, you talking about that one? That one was a lot of fucking fun.
So Sonic always won then, huh?
Oh, hell no, Sonic did always
Shadow,
win.
He's probably the
Knuckles.
fastest.
Shadow went on there, nigga. Shadow went on that one.
He's in one of the versions, but I know it's
Not
Sonic,
not the
Knuckles.
one that's racing on foot.
Yeah, he in one of them. I'm pretty sure he was in one of them. When you skating down the skylines and all that shit.
You
They never
talking
put him
about?
in.
You're talking
That man
about
playing a modded game.
No, he talking about the versus mode in Sonic Adventure when they went against each other. When you went against each other in Sonic Adventures and stuff. When they had that
had a
mode.
race towards the end of the.
Yeah, you're talking about that. Now I do. Now I did like the little versus modes that they did with the what they did with the old school Sonic games. I think my favorite one would definitely always be Sonic 3 and Knuckles. When I had to combine them and you had to play them through, and you had to play through both of them, those was always be my favorite ones. But I can't hold you, boy. Sonic, they did a phenomenal job. I know it's not a throwback, but they did a phenomenal job with Sonic Frontiers. I love Sonic Frontiers, and I just hope that they keep going in that direction that they went with Sonic Frontiers, man, because it was awesome, bro.
Y'all still remember the Sonic codes, Sonic 2 codes?
Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, C, up, down, left, right, C, up, down, left, right, C, hold select and start, and then you could pick the stages. Well, that's for Sonic 1. So you can pick the stages
that's
and all
for
that
Sonic
stuff.
1.
Yeah, that's for Sonic 1.
Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. And then then to get supersonic, when they get to that stage, you do 1965 917.
Oh yeah,
this man here.
I can never remember the code for Supersonic for Sonic 2. I always got them the old school way.
It was my shit, boy.
I always got them through the Chaos Emeralds. So
man, you get supersonic, and they just go so fast you couldn't keep up with them, man.
It still is like that when you get supersonic on them motherfucking games. It still is like that, bro.
I like the Sonic 2's music too as well.
Oh yes, nigga, you forget. You know who did the music for Sonic 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles? You know who helped out with the music? That's the reason why the music was so great. Y'all know who helped out with Michael Jackson.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I never knew. Yeah. I never went back to research that or nothing like that.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is the one that helped out with the Sonic 3 music. Sonic 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles. He helped out with all of that, bro.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's the main reason.
I can tell y'all one game real quick that I kind of feel bad. I felt bad playing it, but I enjoyed playing at the same time. Was that game Manhunt? I understand why they don't make them games no more, but man, that game was so fun.
Yeah, I haven't played it like myself. I seen gameplay of it. I know what it is though.
Yeah.
Ooh, Manhunt was a mother, boy. That was when Rockstar. That was when motherfuckers was trying to erase Rockstar from existence. Yeah. They was trying to erase Rockstar from existence, dude. Because when Manhunt was dropping, that's when GTA San Andreas they had the sex code. they leaked the sex code in GTA 3.
Why did they let us get that game, bro? That shit.
Hey, bro. GTA 3 when they leaked the damn sex code. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You actually have to do up down for motion? I was like, what?
He said Kratos ain't got nothing on what was his name? Curtis?
Oh no, Kratos they had nothing on that, bro. You actually had to do the motion. They had a meter. They had a meter on the side.
Crazy, man.
I'm like, Rockstar, y'all. I said, Rockstar, y'all are diabolical, boy, but I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Rockstar was they was in their rebellious phase back then, boy. They didn't give a fuck.
I don't even know. I think I might have still like Vice City more than San Andreas. I'm not sure.
Vice City wasn't bad. I mean, Vice City wasn't bad. I mean, they going back to Florida now, so shit in sense. So we'll be able to see. We'll be able to see how much it's upgraded. So hopefully, Mac, we'll be able to drive. Hopefully, they got Jacksonville in there somewhere.
Hey man, hey, you go to the north side, y'all gonna see some shit, boy. That's every bit of what you don't want to see. It's horrible.
So the new one's doing all of Florida?
It's going to be they're going back to what's supposed to be Vice City, but it's going to be in Florida. It's definitely going to be in Florida.
That's a good call.
Actually, I was hoping they was going to go somewhere out of the States. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of hoping. Hopefully the next one they go out of the States. Like go to the UK or some shit.
Bro, eventually they're gonna open this shit wide open, bro. It's gonna be take a plane. Where you trying to go?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Right? GTA is literally that game that can go anywhere. Then it's gonna be like you can get there and it's really people speaking that language. It's gonna fuck you up. You're like, oh shit.
But the old GTAs was fucking. They definitely set the bar.
Yeah,
they definitely set the bar. So I can't knock Rockstar. I got to give Rockstar their props for that. They definitely set the bar for sandbox and all of that stuff. So got to give them their props. All right, so one last run. Random games. We just going random now. Shoot from the hip. What y'all got?
Shit, I ran out.
Y'all ran out? Well, I got one. Whole Ultimate Destruction.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I liked it. The Wolverine game that they came out with years ago.
Oh, you talking about Wolverine Origins? Nigga, that was the shit.
I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was great.
And I'm pissed off that they never tried to re-release it or remake it or anything. Tim, if you ever look up game footage of that motherfucking game, that shit was lit. That's how Wolverine was supposed to be. Like Wolverine was raw. That was the rawest Wolverine game I ever played.
Yeah, I had got the Red Ring of Death. Messing around with that game on Xbox.
Yeah,
Ring of Death. God, I remember the Ring of Death. Holy shit.
Well, I got one more to stick with the Marvel thing. I'm gonna say Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
Woo!
Good game.
Boy, fantastic game. Fantastic game, boy. And that was the first Spider-Man game that Spider-Man actually had to make fucking choices.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first one that Spider-Man had to make choices. That was a phenomenal pick, bro. Boy, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. That was my anger management game right there. Anytime I had a bad day, I would pop that motherfucker on and just run around as Hulk and tear up the city. And then they had Grey Hulk on that bitch. And Grey Hulk was the one that he was talking cash money shit while doing shit, nigga. Great boy. That shit was awesome, man. If nobody ever played them, oh man, you would have loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
You would have loved it, man. You will love it now. Shit, nigga. Having bad days and having some bullshit happen at work, you pop that in, you feel hell of a lot better. You feel all your sins is washed away. All of it just washed away. You just feel better, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, this was a good episode though.
Yeah, nice little shorty.
A nice little shorty, man. Appreciate it. We got one more before we wrap up.
Nah,
I am
not. All right, man. Hopefully everybody
enjoyed nice little fun size, man.
Man, hopefully everybody enjoyed the episode. Man, we just was reminiscing on our favorite throwbacks games. You know what I'm saying? Just reminiscing about that. So tune in. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the episode. Hold on, I'm pressing the wrong one. Oh, there we go. All right, so hit us up at our social media platforms right there. You know what I'm saying? I know we don't got fancy links yet. I'll be working on that. So just hit us up on all our social media platforms. This episode will also be up on YouTube and Spotify, in a day or two. So just be looking out for that. And while we hanging out, man, it's the 4th of July weekend. Everybody, if you're traveling, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Popping fireworks. Once again, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Go out there. You know what I'm saying? If you're cooking on the grill, hook that shit up. Go ahead and cook that shit up. Don't burn the house or anywhere down, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all we got, man. Take care of your minds, take care of your hearts. Have a fantastic 4th, and everybody be good. We out. Deuces.
Peace, y'all.